And every time it rains, panties from heaven.
Shooby-dooby,
Don't you know each cloud contains panties from heaven?
shooby-dooby.
You'll find your fortune falling all over town.
Good day and welcome to Unconventional Wisdom. This special edition comes to you from the road. We're in St. John, New Brunswick, a great place. For Alex and I, this is where it all began.
Of course, St. John, New Brunswick is my birthplace, and I'm very grateful for the Howard Johnson Hotel to let us use this nice boardroom.
Yeah, this is a wonderful set for a temporary edition of Unconventional Wisdom. So Alex, you've had a great week in New Brunswick. Among other things, you went to the KISS concert. Was that a high-energy affair?
You know, it was great actually for the little town of St. John, New Brunswick. The KISS actually wouldn't come to Moncton. They were not allowed because many years ago, last time they were in Moncton, they wanted 4 adjoining rooms. When they couldn't get that, they took a chainsaw and they cut a hallway through a hotel in Moncton. So they came to St. John instead, and you know, it was great. The whole harbor station was packed.
Right on. I was wondering if KISS also stayed in this hotel on their trip.
You know, I wonder where they stayed.
All right. Speaking of energy, a big story across the nation this week has been the expansion of the pipeline coming all the way to St. John, New Brunswick, hooking into the Irving Oil Refinery, and also the construction of a $300 million export terminal to go with it. This is quite a development here in St. John. What are your thoughts?
It sure is. This pipeline is going to be really great for the New Brunswick economy. You know, a smart man that I met this week told me that if it wasn't for Irving, there would not be a whole lot going on in New Brunswick, economic-wise.
That's true. This is the industrial center of Atlantic Canada with forest products and oil refining and all sorts of head office jobs that go with it. So further to this kind of coincident, the expansion of the electrical link from Newfoundland to Nova Scotia looks like it will also proceed, moving on electricity through the Maritimes down into the United States and New England. So St. John is really becoming a bit of an energy hub with the pipeline from the west, with the energy link coming down through New Brunswick. A lot happening here. Do you think that will be good for the economy in the future for people your age?
Well, you know, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be good for the economy. Energy is always a great thing to invest in.
So, among other things this week, I looked through the Sharp book for men and also the Gear Lab magazine. And I want to ask you some of your initial thoughts on the two publications.
Well, you know, I read both of these, and I'm a big fan. Sharp is a Canadian magazine, mostly people who work in Toronto, and it's very good. Now, we're comparing the two, and there's only one negative thing I really have to say about this big Sharp book for men. It's a big, big book. You think you're getting a lot of substance. But I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to close my eyes and open to a page 3 times. And we're going to see how many times I open to an advertisement. Okay, advertisement.
Right.
Another advertisement. And another advertisement. You know, this book is a lot of advertisements.
Yeah, 2/3 of this book is advertisement and lots of products, luxury products. Good publication to browse through.
It's very well written, and I'm very impressed with the magazine, but there's a lot of advertisements.
I think they have the best advertising salespeople around.
Oh, yeah. And I would say one thing about the Men's Journal is it's a great book. There's a lot of substance. They talk about everything. Tennis rackets, running shoes, bicycles, motorcycles, backpacks. And there are not very many advertisements. And if they are, they're like half-page spreads. It's a really great book. I recommend you pick up both of these, really. They're great summer reading.
What's the favorite product you stumbled across in either book?
Well, you know, I read about a really nice Titleist driver in the Men's Journal Gear Lab. And I think that's what we're going to have to look into.
Christmas is coming. I was fascinated by how far they've come with sleeping bags. They now have ones that you can sleep in at 0 degrees, and they're rated to be comfortable for sleeping for those purposes. When I was a kid and had a sleeping bag, we bought it at Woolco at $1.44 a day. It was nothing like the technology they have today.
Wow.
Also some great barbecues and other things that men love there. I did a little barbecuing this week, and I have a couple of grills there that I'd love to upgrade to.
Yeah.
So, looking ahead at the week, you're going to be on the road some more in New Brunswick?
I am. I'm continuing my province-wide tour. I'll be going to the Miramichi.
So we'll come back next week, viewers, with 3 products that we're going to highlight from the books in more detail for you. And thank you for supporting us. We're well over 160 views in our original episode in climbing. So have a great week. Special shout out to Philippa, and also hello to Katie and Sean. Looking forward to your wedding later today.
Be sure that your umbrella is upside down, and trading for a package of sunshine and ravioli.
Macaroni.
If you want the things you love, you must have a pizza.